Hello and welcome. Angela Meiritz-Reid here, Stampin' Up demonstrator based in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm making this card, which is for our global design project with the theme of spooky. All the products I've used are available at my online store and will be listed at the end of this video. A PDF tutorial is also available via my blog, and a link to my blog is also in the description box. So to get started, I've got a basic black card base. Just fold that in half and burnish that on the edge. And the next layer is this white one here, and I've embossed that, and I've gone ahead and done that already with the time worn type 3D embossing folder. Then here I've got this DSP, and it's this one with the, it's got the same on the back but with the grey instead. And so what I've done is used the washi tape and just cut it in half to start with. So I just need to have a piece to go along here. Yeah, I'll just make it shorter later, and a piece to go down there. So I'll just take that little bit of white off there. And I'll make it nice and even when I pop it on here. So with the washi tape, what I've done is just got pieces like this and just popped it in the middle there. And it's gone all the way down on both pieces. This one is pumpkin pie colour. So it's so lovely and pretty and sparkly. Use it for all sorts of things, not just Halloween. And I'm just going to tuck those ends underneath. You could trim them off, but this is a lot quicker and easier. And I'm just going to repeat that with these other two colours. So this is Highland Heather, and the other one is Old Olive. Tuck those ones in as well. Bit of cardstock it's caught up in there. It's from a die cut. And then lastly the green. So it looks really pretty, doesn't it? Nice and sparkly, and it's an easy way of getting your washi tape nice and straight rather than trying to pop it on paper. Last one there. Then I'm going to adhere that to both sides of this. Add some glue, and I want it to be nice and even, so just have to put down there and there. So I'll just trim a little bit from the top and the bottom. Give it a few moments to dry. Doesn't have to be exact. And with this one I actually reversed it so it's not quite as matchy, but just whatever suits you. So, Right, so then I'm just going to trim those ends off. And then this is just going to go straight onto the basic black card base. And then next is preparing the wreath. And I've got a piece of this is a silicone mat. And what I'm going to do is just get a scrap of paper, and I want to do a circle for the wreath. So I'm just going to use this container here and draw a circle around it. And then I'm just going to pop my silicone mat over the top, because then if I do get any glue on this, it still lift off, it won't adhere to it. And then I've already gone and die cut these to save you painstakingly watch me die cut them. And these are from the, I'll just have to find my bit of paper, but these dies are from the Flowers of Home dies. So I just used these 3 here, and I did 3 of each. So I just want to lay these around here, just spread them out sort of evenly, those 3. I might just, it's quite handy to use tweezers, so I'll just bring them in just a little bit. They almost touch. Don't need to make the wreath too big. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is just dip the bottom and the top into the glue, and then just place it on top there, and then do that with that. Do the same. Just might have to hold it down just for a moment for it to just grab. And then this last one here, don't want to get it all over my fingers. And then lastly this one I'm just going to do again, just pop that. See, I think I've done the wrong side, not that it would matter too much, but I'm just going to pop that over the top of those. I just want to get a bit of depth to the wreath. And then lastly this one. So really it doesn't have to be too perfect. Just want to give it a couple of moments to dry, so just set that aside. And I want to make a bow, so what I've done is cut these lengths here, 2 lengths of ribbon and 2 lengths of the black twine. I'm just going to lay those out there. Here, then I'm just going to get a small piece, just pop that down, pop those over top of it. Then I'm just going to take that back that way and that back that way. You almost need more hands than you have. So it's gone backwards and forwards. It's about the same sort of size, and then just tie a knot in that small piece of twine. I'm going to just pull that tight and do another knot. Then, and I'll just pop that. It doesn't matter too much, you won't really notice. I'll just pop it to the back and then just trim off those little tails off that. Then what I want to do with this is just create the bow. See? So just sort of pull those out. Just have a fiddle with it. You can do that more once it's on the card. Just sort of splay it out. You can adjust it, just pull bits through because it's only just held in place in the middle. So now it's just about putting this together. So, see, not quite dry, but we can work with it. So what I want to do is pop some dimensionals on there, and the black dimensionals work really well because you're not going to see them. So I just want to place a few of those around the back, sort of equal distance apart. These are great because you can see whether you've taken the backs off or not. Then I just want to pop that about here, nicely in the middle. And then a glue dot to adhere the ribbon. Pop that sort of up here towards the top. Pop the ribbon on there. And then once it's attached like that, it makes it a bit easier to display those pieces. And then to create the bow, I didn't have any Halloween stamp sets. So what I did is I got my base, my Artistically Inked Stamp Set, got the hello and the happy birthday, and I got my Stampin' Up marker, and I just coloured in the B here, stamped the B, and then stamped the O, twice. Doesn't really matter where you do that, because what I'm going to do now is just cut those just really randomly around each letter. But if you had a Halloween stamp set, that would work perfectly well. And then on the back of those, I'm just going to pop some more dimensionals, and I may as well just use these black ones here. These are quite small, so hopefully they'll fit. I've got a couple of half ones actually, so I'll just pop that. It's got some bits on the end, and just one the other, that on there. And then I'm just going to pop that on the wreath. Just find my B. Just going to randomly pop those, so let's make them look a bit random. and the last one just down there. And then I've used some matte black dots, which were on my desk earlier. Oh, here they are, found them. So I'll just pop one of them, big ones down here, and just a smaller one just here. And the other one, oh, I've popped it up the top there. So I'll pop a big one right up the top. I might try and, actually I might pop it, move those over a bit, and then hopefully you can see it. And that is my card for this week. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'd love to have you subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks. Bye for now.